Well, the next few spots in the main event will come out of the semis. We're going to have two of those for you here in our Speed Sport coverage from Peoria. This is semi number 1. Kenny Coolbeth is in this one, Scott, and it's been a bit of a rough day for him so far.
He's got work to do, there's no question. Sheheen Russell's in this one. He had a good run going earlier.
Wow, great start from the outside for Jeffrey Carver on the Carver's Barbecue Honda. He goes right to the front.
That was a good spot for him. He squared that off coming in there, and Coolbeth was out right there beside him, but did not get the same kind of start, so he's got some work to do, running in looks like a 4th back there.
Look at that, Carver's hand goes up immediately on the other side of the jump. He goes from the lead to being out of it. Not even going to complete the first lap. What a shame.
Something mucked on the Honda, obviously, when he landed off that jump inside. We don't know what it was, but that'll be a short day for him.
Russell out front now. Coolbeth running in 3rd. That would be good enough for a transfer. Should be into the main.
See him bury that Honda in there deep. Got to get the good drive out on the front straightaway. This is a good spot. Everybody likes to try to pass you down here. So if you get off that last corner good, get into 1, protect your lead right now, and that's exactly what he did that lap.
These semis are going to be 10 laps as well, just like the heat races.
Kirkness is trying to get up there and get with him. Working hard through the last corner on the front straightaway. Still about the gap remains about the same. Really hasn't made any gains. It's gain on them in the corner a little bit, but Kirkness isn't really bearing it into 1. He's kind of 2-wheeling it in on the inside right there, and he didn't really make any ground, didn't lose any ground either.
You really got to think about how you're going to approach the takeoff of that jump as well, because it sets you up. It's so blind coming over it. You got to know where you want to be when you land to be in the right position for the right-hander, which comes up quickly after.
Yeah, to get that right trajectory, you can see him swing out on the high side right there, outside right of the track, bring it back to the left off the face of the jump. That gives him as much room when the landing's on to be ready for that right-hander. Right now, Russell's making that look good. He's landing the bike smoothly, and he's inching away here in this heat race, this semi.
Cross flags, of course, signifying halfway home. Russell dominating this one. Coolbeth trying to hang on to a transfer.
Coolbeth on the Honda really struggling out here today. This is not what he wanted. Obviously, he doesn't feel confident. Maybe his bike's set up, just hadn't figured it out, but he's off the pace and drifting away in this semi big time.
Coolbeth on the Zanatti Racing Honda. Well, Russell having things going really well on his Motion Pro backed Honda.
Yeah, Coolbeth's just fighting right now just to try to make it in the main in that 3rd spot right now, and he's in danger with Martin right on him and Cato right there behind him too, so he's not safe yet.
Kirkness, the only one on a Kawasaki in here. That Soken Racing entry, he's running up here in the 2nd position. Of course, Henry Wiles making the Kawasaki look pretty good today. He's dominated everything he's been in. Qualifying, his heat, the dash.
He's definitely got his Kawasaki working good. A lot of Hondas out here today, a couple of Yamahas, but predominantly for the front runners, it's been Hondas and Kawasaki.
Final 2 laps in this first of 2 semis.
You know, Russell's going to run some good laps in this. He cuts 25.9, and that's a pretty quick lap when you consider the winner of the heats earlier. That was about the fastest lap we've seen. So he's on pace right now. When he gets to the main event, if he can get off the line, who knows? Maybe get the shot at a win here.
Final lap. One more time over the jump.
Well, he really aired it out that time, made it look nice for the fans over there, putting on a show, the 28 is.
Remember, he crashed earlier in his heat. Now he comes back ready to win his semi. Checkered flag, and Russell takes the win. Kenny Coolbeth is going to hang on for a transfer spot. He'll be back for the main event, which is coming up, but we're going to have semi number 2 for you right after these words. Stay with us.
Are you ready, race fans? The fastest micro sprint drivers from across the nation will battle it out in the first ever Port City Raceway Micro Sprint Outlaw Nationals, October 16th through the 18th. Sprint car drivers Shane Stewart, Rico Abreu, Christopher Bell, and more of the hottest, most fearless drivers in the country are scheduled to compete for the biggest payout in micro sprint history. Don't miss Port City Raceway's biggest event ever, the Port City Raceway Outlaw Nationals. Get ready to witness racing history.